Hello, my name is Kurt Meeson with Boon, Edam, a global manufacturer of security entrance products. I'd like to share with you some important concepts related to security entrances and preventing unauthorized entry into facilities. Our goal is to help you determine which type of entrance is the right fit for you, based on how they impact you and the bottom line. I'd like to point out that security entrances are only a part of a total physical security plan, which typically employs a blend of technology, education, and manpower. By manpower, I'm referring to security staff. They are a key investment and very important. If anything happens in your facility, they are your first responders. As you know, guards come with a cost. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average cost for 24/7 supervision amounts to $120,000 a year, and it can get higher in metropolitan areas. Security entrances are meant to work alongside guards and make their jobs easier. So getting back to the bottom line, how many guards do you need with security entrances? It depends on the security entrance and your goal towards tailgating and piggybacking. Do you want to achieve crowd control, deterrence, detection, or prevention? Let's take a closer look at 4 levels of security entrances and how they impact your investment in guards. You'll see here I'm now standing next to a waist-high turnstile, which is a workhorse used in really high traffic applications like ballparks and metro stations. But it also has been used in office lobbies. Working as designed, it stops a tailgating attempt because it only allows one person through on a valid authorization. Why is a waist-high turnstile allocated to crowd control? Because it can be easily defeated by jumping over or crawling under it. It also doesn't have any sensors to signal an alarm and tell a guard to respond. So in the end, it needs constant and vigilant supervision by one or more guards to ensure that only authorized people can enter. This constant supervision translates to a continued expenditure year over year. Let's take a look at level 2. Now I've moved over to a full-height turnstile. Again, this is another workhorse that is especially useful on the perimeter of a fence line. Typically, you'll see these between a parking lot and a building. They have also been used indoors. Why do we classify a full-height turnstile as a deterrent? Reason 1 is it is a full-height barrier, so someone has to be determined to climb over it. 2, it typically isn't directly supervised on a fence line. It is usually the first layer of security at the furthest perimeter. 3, it doesn't have any sensors to signal an alarm. 4, it doesn't stop piggybacking. 2 people can work together to defeat it. In the end, if used at the perimeter, it does a good job as a deterrent. But you probably should have tougher security at the entrance into the buildings. Now let's go to level 3. Now I'm standing next to a type of entrance called an optical turnstile. Typically, it has waist-high cabinets and barriers that either slide or swing. The barriers can also be up to full height as well. You'll find this type of turnstile in lobbies of Class A office buildings. Despite its nice design, it is intended to work alongside manned supervision. Why do we classify an optical turnstile as detection? The main reason is that the cabinets contain sensor technology that uses infrared to sense objects moving through the lane. There can also be climb over and crawl under detection sensors. This is important. Tailgating is possible. If tailgating is detected, an alarm will sound to signal a guard to intervene. The turnstile must include supervision because of the possibility of tailgating. Ideally, you want guards on the secure side to catch up to the offender. So there is a capital cost of the turnstile and the ongoing reoccurring cost of guards. Let's now move on to level 4, prevention. I am now next to a security revolving door. You'll notice it's quite imposing and not something you can climb over. Security revolving doors are often used as employee-only entrance solutions at corporate headquarters, airports, data centers, and more. They have relatively high throughput at up to 20 people per minute and can handle 2 directions at the same time. Another type of entrance that qualifies for level 4 is a man-trap portal. It operates differently and has a throughput of up to 6 people per minute. They're ideal for data centers and very sensitive areas because they support 2-factor or multi-factor authentication readily. You can install a biometric reader device inside to ensure the user is alone first and then confirm their identity. Why do we classify security revolving doors and man-trap portals as prevention? It really gets down to how they operate. If someone tries to follow behind an authorized user, sophisticated sensors in the ceiling will signal the door to stop, which rebuffs the tailgater. If 2 people try to ride together in the same compartment, the operation of the door will rebuff both users together. The bottom line is there isn't a way for someone to defeat security revolving doors and man-trap portals. They actually do the job of preventing tailgating and unauthorized entry. While their cost is higher per unit than other types of entrances we've covered, they can enable reduction or reallocation of guards. This makes them unique in their ability to deliver a return on investment, often within a year or two. As you can see, if you categorize security entrances into these 4 levels based on their ability to manage tailgating, you can understand the implications to your organization in terms of guard support needed and the impact to your bottom line. We hope you found this video helpful in determining the right security entrance for you in developing your physical security plan. Thank you.